By the express command of Queen Hannah, the Queen of Rosaria, we are assembled here today at the Pittock Mansion in the Northwest Hills above Portland.
Today we are especially appropriately planting the rose Georgiana, named in honor of Georgiana Pittock, the resident of this beautiful mansion.
Well, now I am standing here with Shirley. Now, Shirley, you are both a Royal Rosarian and you are a volunteer at the Pittock Mansion, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So we just saw this great rose being planted. Now, the name of it is Georgiana Pittock.
Yes.
And it's named after Georgiana, right?
Yes, it is.
So why? What was the process in getting to this?
Well, our Centennial Committee came to us and said we would like to name a rose in honor of Mrs. Pittock. So we partnered with Dennis's 7Ds out on Powell and selected a beautiful Grand Flora rose. It's a golden yellow with peach edges. It has wonderful dark green waxy-like foliage. It gets to about 5.5 feet tall, and it should do very, very well in our northwest weather.
Well, Shirley, now it was named after Georgiana because she really did an awfully lot of stuff in this area, didn't she? She was an active lady.
Yes, she was. She moved to Pittock Mansion in 1914 with Mr. Pittock, and they lived here until 1918 when she passed away and 1919 when he followed. Georgiana was instrumental in founding the Portland Rose Society in 1889. She also had the first rose garden contest in her rose garden at her home down on 9th and Washington. All of this, of course, later became the Portland Rose Festival, and many, many years later, our city became known as Portland, the City of Roses.
So this is a big year of celebrations for the Pittock Mansion, isn't it? I mean, the rose was introduced because of this, but there's a lot of stuff going on here.
There is. We opened in February for 10 free days of admission, which turned out to be 5 because of the snow.
Well, you can't fight weather.
No, we can't. And we had many of our Portland residents and visitors. We allowed them in the mansion for free, had a great response to that. We have several events planned that we will be announcing. We will be ending our centennial with our beautiful Christmas celebration up here.
Well, you know, it's a wonderful place to visit here in Portland, and there's some other things that have been going on here at the Pittock Mansion, so I'm going to take a walk over here and we're going to talk to someone else, all right, dear?
That's great, thank you.
Well, now we are standing in front of the Pittock Mansion, and I am here with Marta. And what is your position here?
I'm the executive director here.
Okay, so then you can give us a lot of information because things have been happening. I think it was last year when I first heard that there was some trouble with the terraces and there was going to be a big redo. Tell us about that.
Yes, we for several years the terraces had been leaking. So there are 4 terraces in the mansion, and all of them had been letting water in some way, shape, or form.
Which can't be good.
Which is not good in a historic building. So we did a fundraising effort, worked with the City of Portland to combine funds to really do this public-private combination to come up with the funds to get all 4 terraces repaired.
And that is what occurred then.
That is what occurred.
And it really was a process because you had to remove all the old stuff. You still have to pay attention to all the historic value of things.
Exactly.
And so how long did that process take?
Construction took from May through November this past year, so about 6 months, and it was this entire process of removing everything all the way back down to the concrete and then building it anew.
And making it look original.
Yes.
So now, part of that process, though, is this whole year is a big celebration. Tell us about what's going on with that.
Yeah, the mansion turns 100 this year. So it was built in 1914, which is an amazing milestone. We're super excited to celebrate. And it was really fantastic to get the terraces repaired in advance of that so that we celebrate the 100. It's fixed up. And for the centennial, we're really inviting the community to come up and enjoy the mansion. Obviously inside the museum, the grounds outside, the gardens are really beautiful. So people can come up and tour the outside for free at any time, come inside to the museum, and, you know, really experience the history of Portland through Pittock Mansion.
Well, you know, it's been a while since I'd been up here until today when we were filming, and I have to say that it's such a beautiful place. It lends so much history to this great city that we love.
Yes, it is.
And to help celebrate this beautiful mansion, you've got a special going on that will help people celebrate, right? What is that?
Yes, through the end of April, we're offering 2-for-1 general admission. So, you know, bring a friend, you get to come in, both of you, price of one.
Well, you know, if you love the city of Portland and you really want to get some of the history and the rich history of why we love the city so much, you can come up here if you've never been before. If it's been a while, come back and see it and enjoy it and celebrate the city of Portland. Thank you so much, Marta.
Thank you.